Alright everybody, welcome back to Clav Bricks. This is the final part of our TIE Fighter Pilot series. So we will be building the TIE Fighter Pilot Helmet Bag 5 and 6 now. And that'll finish everything off along with the time-lapse it is recording. I am a little bit concerned just because the battery left over in the GoPro isn't full. It's on about 30%, so I don't know if we'll get the full thing, but at the end of the time-lapse I'll include a bit of footage from this to show the finished product, and that way we can still have a complete video to look back on. Now, I was going through the footage from the last part, and I apologise for some of the spacing between things. I also made a mistake on the helmet. If you haven't seen it already, I'm sorry. But it doesn't really make that much of a difference because it's so heavy in black, which I actually really appreciate LEGO for doing, because it makes it so much less obvious. It's on this side there where it's happened. This bag here seems to be the exact same thing as the previous side, just flipped the other way. So this time, hopefully, I have no issues and I get it right. But then again, I can still work on the fly and come up with something. You know, like, LEGO's all about problem solving. Sometimes it brings out the best in us. Sometimes it brings out the worst in us. You never know which part you're going to get until you get there. So there's my motivational spiel for the day. You can get around that. So hopefully after this video, I can do my haul video. I know I've been saying I want to do it for a long time. They're just sitting in bags, and I feel like that's how pretty much 90% of my LEGO purchases go for like 6 months. So they just sit in bags until I like get a bit of time to sit down and actually build them. And then again, after like another 6 months of being like, okay, yep, built this, I'm going to build another one. It just sits there again for ages. Okay. That goes on there. I don't see any issues so far, but I have a feeling that might have been where I messed up last time. In memory, what I did last time, I could be wrong though. I swear it was like a fundamental issue though. Well, fundamental, I don't know if that's the correct word to use, but with the way I built the layering of it. So, technical issue, I guess, actually, with the way I built the outline and the build up to the build. See, I missed a plate. How did I miss a plate? No, I didn't. Oh, it's just the colours that put me off. Sometimes this all black just gets me, and that's where I make mistakes. Like, I could have easily forgotten one of these two pieces, you know? Like, that's all it takes for what's occurred to happen. Which is not fun for you guys, although there are much better review channels. Once again, I have a playlist full of people who I like to watch. Feel free to go check them out. I think it's called the LEGO Community off the top of my head, but feel free to ask and I can send you guys the link if you need. I'm always down for promoting other people who need some extra love and assistance. Now, I was sort of wondering with the channel, like, what sort of sets I should predominantly focus on, and not, well, I guess themes as well. Like, I like all themes, and I would love to just build everything. At the moment, though, like, there's just not enough of certain things for me to be able to do everything I want to do. So I just wanted to ask and see if there's any particular sets that I don't have. Like, if you want to see Indiana Jones stuff, like old Indiana Jones stuff, like, that's cool, I can do that. But it's more like about arranging it to happen and being able to source the sets and stuff, which is totally fine. Again, I have no problem with doing that. Where did that piece come from? There. See, I missed another piece. What is wrong with me? What is wrong with me today? So all over the place. So that sort of stuff is totally fine. I'm very happy to just like cater to what we've got out at the moment. That's why I've predominantly got sort of Star Wars stuff. And I think the Scooby-Doo Mystery Ink Machine and the Batman, what's it called? From the Dark Knight, that tumbler. That's it, the tumbler. Got announced, or not announced, like dropped in stores here last night, I think. So that's cool. You know, like that's definitely something that in the future I may invest money into. So it's important to know like where we sort of stand with everything, and like other random sets like Scooby-Doo wise. Like that's just a random one that I could have picked up that I enjoy. Like I used to watch Scooby-Doo probably every Sunday morning. It's a pretty common ritual for most kids on Saturday morning cartoons. That's the wrong piece. That's the piece I need. And this one, I swear this side feels different, but maybe it feels different because I did it right this time. Not so funny to edit because there's like massive pauses of me not talking, which again, I like apologize for. Sometimes I'm processing whilst I'm thinking, and I'm just learning to be better at this. So please stick around and help me get better by like giving me feedback or like giving me ideas. If you hear a baby, that's my daughter. She's currently having a lot of fun with her mother. Where is that single piece? I've got it. Yep. All good. Moving on to the next page. So hopefully once I finish this side, I can fit it and it just fits on perfectly and there's nothing for me to worry about. That's the American dream. That is all it is though. Probably a dream, and it's probably unlikely that I can do it, but I'll give it a go. Oh, I hate these pieces. There it is. They're always so weird. These ones here, the 3 pieces, are always the weirdest ones to deal with. Just because like they look identical to the 3 long ones, but they've got the 2 studs in the middle of them instead of the 3 studs. Wow, that was not good. I have made a fatal mistake again. Wow, that did not stay on at all. That is so loose. Why is that so bad? I hate it when that happens. It feels like it's not even attached, to be honest. Like that piece there. That frustrates me when that happens with the Lego. I'm just being very careful with this piece here. It's like easily going to snap off. Yeah, not great on the connections for that one. That piece is done. On to the next part. So with these sets as well, I think it's still Ultimate Collector Series. I don't think I'm going to be able to get all of them. I'm going to be realistic here. I'm not rich. Look, I'd love to get R2 and different sets like that in the future, but just letting you guys know that this may be one of not so many. Like I have Boba Fett's helmet at the moment, but it may be one of just a few. So please don't like be super expecting more. Unless there's one really cool that I'm like, okay, I have to get. You know, like I'd love some more Marvel or DC busts like the ones that we have out at the moment, but slightly different. By that I mean like a Daredevil one, which I saw a mock for on Instagram a couple of months ago, and that was fantastic. And then there's the Commander Cody ones, like things like that. You know, we need stuff like that. We need more people like that in the world. More Lego sets like that. Although I don't know if we'll get any Suicide Squad ones, because it's rated very well critically, but Lego, I don't know if they'll go with the name Suicide Squad. They may go with more of a Lego friendly name, just so that there's no controversy there. Okay, so continuing where we were, we're up to the cylinder portion of this part of the build. So these are like the cheeks, I guess, of the helmet, or where it sort of sits out. I think it's like a breathing portion of the helmet that it is used for. It could be the ear. I'm just looking at the box in the background. It could be where the ear is, but I thought it was a breathing portion like the bottom chambers, but maybe the exhales. Oh, no, maybe it's an ear. Yes, I'll have to investigate that further. You know, like, some people are just so knowledgeable with Star Wars, it actually hurts me inside. Like, I wish I was as knowledgeable as some people. Like, you know, some people can be like, hey, that's a Mark II Star Wars clone, set 5 of the 1998 set, even though I don't think any clones were out then, which is a perfect example of why they're more intelligent with this sort of stuff. But, like, it makes me so jealous. Like, they know so much more than me. My knowledge pretty much only exists through like the games, the sets, the TV series, the movies. These people like have read books, they've like done articles on them, like a whole bunch of random things that you wouldn't expect a lot of the favorites to do. Actually, no, I would expect a lot of the favorites to. Like, I'm sure there are Stranger Things fans that have lore and a whole bunch of different things. Yeah, no, I'm wrong. This, so far, is looking normal. I can't see any parts that I've defected. I'm going to call them defects. Visual defects. So that's a good sign at this point in time that we're going along the right path. I have lost another piece. Once again, I lost a piece. Where has this piece gone? Okay, Houston, I have a problem. I have a big problem because I can't see that piece. There's this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. I'm investigating further. You know how you put the bags at the back? That's important. That's important that you keep these in view and not behind you, because you will lose pieces just like that. Anyway, Houston, we have a problem. All resolved. No problems now. That's the beauty of Lego, is you lose pieces literally all the time, and it does not help when they're all literally black. Black pieces. I have an abundance of them. I wish I could show you right now how many I have, but most of them are bagged up and in like storage or different places around my house. So it is difficult to show you all of them, but I definitely have a lot of black, probably from the original Star Wars. Like, I had an original Star Wars TIE Fighter, although I'm not sure if that was solely black. A lot of the Harry Potter used like the light beige, tan colour pieces, so I have a lot of those. I'm trying to think where else I got all my black from. Maybe Lego City? Possibly Lego City. Okay, this is what I messed up last time. So I put this in the wrong spot. So if I look at this, we've got this all lined up now. How did I mess this up so bad last time? The moment of truth. Is it going to work? Okay. So that's definitely in the wrong spot again. So maybe it is up one more. Oh, yeah. See, I did it again. That's where it's meant to be, I reckon. So, now if I put this on, it should all clip in if I get it the right way up. Yes! Sort of. Hang on. Have to do this off camera. Sorry, guys. It'll be 1 second whilst I fit it. So, at the moment, that's all fitted. And we are looking good on that side so far. But I haven't tried to fit the second piece. Okay, no, that's all good. That's why there is a gap at the back of it. So this is 2 pieces and a single 4. Oops. At the bottom, I need this stupid thing that I never use because I'm no good with it. This thing. How do I use this? Oh, like that. No good with it. No good at all. But I still managed to do it. That's like new to me, you know, like people, they move on from things, you know, and then kids are like, hey, you know, check out this new cool app. It's called TikTok. And you're like, bro, what's TikTok? Like, I'm like 50 years old, man. Not really. I know what TikTok is, but that's an example of an old person. They're like, yeah, well, you know, like TikTok's this new cool thing. And you're like, oh, I don't know if it's that cool. That is something that is like, no, not really. Like, it's not that cool. And then you're like, yes, no, it's kind of cool. I can use that. All right, this is the part that messed up last time too. So this is like a panel piece, and on the last side, it didn't line up. So this time, I'm putting it on. It should line up. It lined up. Whatever I did differently this time, it worked. I don't know what it was, but it worked, and I'm running with it. Now, we need to just make sure that this portion is all good and all flush. So we'll put that on there. I had to wing this bit last time, so it's definitely not symmetrical at all. That part needs to be there. It adds character. It adds character to your builds, you know? You never know. You never know what you're going to fail at, so it's always exciting when you have to work on the fly. There's another piece there on the edge. That looks way better than that side, I reckon. Yeah, looks way better. Cool. Well, that looks beefy at the moment. We're up to bag number 6, so that's great. I'm wrapped with that. We're on the final home stretch here. Let's give this an open. It looks like there isn't many... Oh, wait. No, I was wrong. Sorry about the sound. This bag right here, that looks like hell. That is hell in a bag. Right there. Although I really like these printed pieces. That's so cool. And these are so cool. Oh, bro, I know exactly what that's for. Oh, damn it. Damn it. Hopefully, those little pieces don't take all my time in the world, but they are daunting to look at. There is so many of them. That sucks. Oh, man. If you messed one of those up, wow, that would give you a nightmare. Oh, boy. There should just be a page of, like, people who deliberately mess up Lego sets just to frustrate people. Like, there's a guy who makes shorts. It's like things that annoy people who build Lego. You know, some of the stuff's, like, mildly annoying. I wouldn't say it's, like, the most annoying thing in the world. But, like, mismaking sets deliberately, like forgetting, I don't know, like the key piece in, like, the Death Star or something. Like, change the beam's color, or, like, you put it in the wrong direction. That would annoy me so much. Like, looking at it, just constantly knowing that, like, I built that incorrectly would frustrate me so much more. Why is that uneven? That is definitely uneven. Yep. Hang on 1 second. Yep, no, that's not meant to be like that. That's for sure. Okay. I've pushed it into the same distance, I think, but I've also bent the pole a little bit. Oh, okay. Alright, we'll be right. We'll be right. Grab this piece here. Mount it to that. This feels like a bumper, you know, like a bumper style piece. Did I put it on the correct way? Yeah, I did. So now it's saying flip it over, which is where I'm making a mistake. And we need to put these pieces on here. I think this is the top of the helmet, maybe. We're going to do that part first before we do the bottom section. It has proven me wrong on numerous occasions so far throughout the build. It really tests my incorrect Lego expertise. It's like the guy who recommends, like, used cars at a car sale yard but knows nothing about them. Yeah, dude, do you want to drive that Toyota Ferrari? Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Take it for a test spin. You know? Let's make a Lego Toyota Ferrari. That sounds so appealing to the public. I'm sure that would sell so many idea sets. I think it's called idea. Creator or idea? Which is it? I've forgotten. I do not like this bag. This bag is a nightmare. Yep, no, it's a nightmare. Wow, that is very annoying. All those little pieces are messing me up so much. The little dishes that are going to become the breathing portion, that is going to mess me up so much. And do it on camera is daunting. Very daunting. I hate these pieces. They're ruining it. I should have just put the bag in a different spot. You know what? It's my own fault. It's my own damn fault. There it is. And this piece is supposed to go the other way. Yeah, so there. Okay, yep, we've worked that out. I like this piece here. This is a wheel well arch. I like this. That's good part usage. Oh, what is it doing to me? No, I messed it up again. Sorry, guys. That's not great by me. There we go. That's better. Now, this must be like the front of it or something. Because it looks strange for that to be... Yeah, that's much better. Like the top of his helmet. This is like the longest video series I've ever made too with the Lego. And it's so hard for me to, like, come up with new things to talk about every single time or whilst the video's going. I apologise. This is all so new to me. And I'm having a lot of fun, like, making these. But it's just really hard for me to sometimes talk for the 35-minute period that videos have gone on for. Like, if I do one video on, you know, a set, totally fine. Because as the set goes, new stuff's happening, you're learning. It's not all black. you get a bit of colour variation. So it's a lot easier to figure out. Whereas like with this stuff, it's all the same colour. It's so hard. What have I done? Have I messed this up again? No, that's correct. Yeah, maybe this goes like under here. It does. I'm looking at the picture, but it goes that way. Oh yeah, okay. That's going to be annoying to mount. Oh well, we'll see how it goes. Yep, nope, that's annoying to mount. Alright, so we've got to flip this over. We're going to do this off screen because I don't trust myself to be looking under this with my head. Wow, that was a lot simpler than I thought. Nope, no it wasn't. Okay, I think it's meant to be there, like that. But I also think at the same time that I did it incorrectly, maybe, and that's why it's being weird. It just doesn't feel like it's clicking properly, similar to the last issue that I had. Oh, that shouldn't be in there. But we're moving on to the breathing apparatus, the bit that I dread. This part, it may suffer for video purposes, and I'm very sorry, but we're going to try and feed that down. Cool, that actually looks already amazing. I am very, very happy with how this is turning out, but I'm still dreading it. Look, not going to lie, it's still daunting. At least it's all symmetrical, but there'll be a lot of counting involved with the... Oh, yeah, there you go. On this next page, it says 36 of these little things. 18. 18. Oh, why me? Why me? All right, we're going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So there's 18 pieces there. What I've done is I've moved the helmet closer for this portion before I make a grave mistake. That way, it's closer to see, and I don't have to reach 7 meters to get to the pylons, I guess we'll call them. I'm not sure what those are actually called. These light grey pieces. Maybe a Technic bar? A Technic bar? Because they're hollow, they're not like the wands, obviously. Or I guess they're used as... Yeah, bars. I guess they're bars. Because I wouldn't class them as solely wands. Daredevil has them, and they're different lengths and sizes. Which is cool, you know, like back 10 years ago. You know, there was only ever one size of them, and obviously now they do make them a little bit smaller. I think it's to save a little bit of money, you know, like, because if they, for example, shrunk each piece by a millimeter every 30 years, or they add it, or sorry, 10 or 20 years, and they add like it as a new usable piece, then they're actually economically saving money. Like 1 cent per piece, they create 4 million of those pieces. You know, like that's a lot of money they save, especially when they do it in multiple sets with multiple pieces. Okay, we've got 1 down. 1 down. Oh, another 1 to go. So let's count out again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. The perfect number of them. So if you did just put them on, you shouldn't have an extra, which is fantastic. I would worry if I just didn't count them and I put them on that I'd put on too many, although they probably account for that. Yeah, they probably do. I would be surprised if they didn't. Now, I'm wondering where these actually go to. Oh yeah, they hook down the bottom. So I'm looking at the back portion. So those bars should be fine for clicking in purposes, even though one of them was slightly longer. Oh wow, these are very finicky. Get those on. Oh, my hands. I got big fat hands. It's not helpful. It's not helpful at all, especially with my hand surgery. It makes it hard to hold things sometimes, so I'm very sorry if I drop a lot of pieces and I'm a bit shaky. My right hand isn't the greatest at the moment. Oh yeah, that looks heaps better. There we go. Doesn't just have 2 random bars sticking out of it now. Come on, we're nearly there. We're nearly there. 3 more of them to go. Yep, that one goes on there. Oh, what a relief. What an actual relief that is. There we go. Oh, the nightmare's over, guys. I did it. And now we're going to tuck it in under the bottom. Wow, I'm not doing that on camera. Sorry, guys. And we're going to start adding in some more. Oh, before I do that, I need to read the instructions. What is wrong with me today? Just skipping parts left, right, and centre. That's better. So clip those into there, and then this part goes on. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. This part goes in here somehow. Yep, there you go. Like that. And then the same with this side. Needs to go in there like that. Great. We've still got to do the top, I'm noticing. There's still the top portion to do, but it looks like it's just going to be a panel or 2, and then it's done, really. These are just like finishing touches for the build. That needs to go over there. And the same on this side. Hopefully my bad symmetrical work hasn't messed me around too much. We're putting in some studs into the bottom of these, and they're going to clip into there. It's a good way of hiding corners for things. So let's move that out a little bit. Sorry, guys. Just sometimes I'm a bit strong, and sometimes I am a bit overconfident with the way I'm building things, and that's why those parts snap very frequently, unfortunately. I even snapped an actual piece. I snapped my first piece the other day, like clean snapped it in half, which didn't look good for me, but win some, you lose some, I guess. This is the top portion of the helmet, definitely. That's why I can speed build through it. I can already see where these pieces are going literally as I'm building it, which is great. Put together. I actually participated, this is a fun fact, you know those massive like Lego minifigures that they build in like shopping centres? Yeah, I participated in that a lot as a kid, so I have a lot of experience of like building the bricks for those. I reckon I built Yoda, a giant Yoda, once in our local shopping centre, and then it should click on the bottom. 1 second, take that off camera because I need to duck in and mount that to there, and that just says TIE Fighter Pilot, like that at the bottom. That's it. We did it. Alright, so we did it. This is the finished helmet. As you can see, it is looking great. Unfortunately, it's literally all black, so it is so hard to see everything. But you can't really tell much detail at the back. There's not much to really look at. On the sides, again, same thing. But the front, like, I love this front bit. That took me so much unnecessary effort. It looks great. Like, I'm very happy with that. And look, thank you guys for sticking along for the whole video. If you have, if you just tuned in again, thank you guys for watching. And I'll get the time-lapse video up as well. So that's it for this build. And then we can continue on and make some more videos. So thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time.